Good morning, Ben Tendo here. I'm a clinical psychologist in Las Vegas. I'm a hardcore Nintendo fan, and I'm a human being. And I'm driving to work today, and I'm just really kind of in my feels, really feeling a lot of emotions about being alive. And, it's interesting, this drive I have to work each morning is actually extremely beautiful. It's extremely calming and relaxing to be on this drive. And yet, while I'm enjoying the drive, there's all kinds of chatter going on in my head. Like, a lot. A lot! And it's just kind of there in the background. And it's really weird to me how I can actually feel physically pretty centered in a way. And like, wow, I'm really enjoying this moment. I wasn't thinking that actually until I started talking on the video, but I can be kind of enjoying the moment and feeling myself being physically calmed while also having all these thoughts go through my mind about the future. And I mean, I'm constantly worrying about the future and about even the present moment and about the past. And what if I'd done this differently? And is this ever going to happen for me? And why is my life this way? And why am I this way? And will this ever change? And I mean, my head is just constantly on the go, to the point that I often wish I were not on this earth. And often the thoughts I have are of how can I end my life? And so I'm always fighting that. That's something I've been fighting with for years. It's just like this mind I have, which can be very productive when I'm working towards certain kinds of goals, like for when I'm writing a paper or something. This mind of mine is really useful and helpful. But at other times, it's an impediment. And I'm going through a really rough time in my life right now. And so sometimes my mind really gets in the way and just makes my suffering even worse than it is already. So one question that I was asking myself as I was sitting here in my car, enjoying this drive to work, is what problem do I have right now? What problem do I have right now in this moment, right? Like I'm sitting on a seat that's soft and comfortable. It's a heated seat. The car is like driving me to work. I have a job. I'm looking at this beautiful landscape. Like, why all the chatter in my head when everything around me seems okay, And so I just got 6 months clean and sober. So obviously one of the reasons I like to use drugs and alcohol is because it kind of slows down that thinking that I'm always doing. And so now what I'm having to do is to learn how to manage it on my own and to basically ignore it as much as I can and just continually, habitually bring my attention back to the present moment, to my body, to the feelings I'm experiencing in the present moment, to my breath, and to my enjoyment of the moment, and to the things I'm grateful for in this present moment. So life sucks sometimes, and there's like, in so many ways, I just wish I could get out of my mind because it's creating a lot of problems, which are not actually even there. So it's a nice reminder of that. Nice to say it out loud, that the problems are all like these anticipated possibilities. So anyway, if you deal with thoughts that seem to kind of like oppress you in a way and just like drag you down and you're feeling like you're constantly fighting with yourself, you're not the only one. I know how that feels, and it sucks. And we're on this earth while we're on this earth, Sometimes I think to myself, I just really want to die. I just don't want to be on this earth. Like, how long until I get to die? And sometimes the happiest moments of my day is when I go to sleep at night. The other happy moments of my life, of each day, are like when I have a meal. This drive I actually really enjoy. I enjoy playing my video game. And I'm starting to enjoy my life more, I have to say. I do have 6 months clean and sober. So I'm slowly rebuilding. But it's not easy. It's really not easy. But maybe it's a little easier than I think it is, right? Maybe it's not as like horrible and scary and awful as my mind concocts it to be. Anyway, have a beautiful day. Remember that you are loved and we need you on this earth. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.